Should be live. Let's go. Can you boys hear me all right? Everything all good on that end? Alright, let's get into... Wait, let me just quickly let the Discord and the Instagram know we're live. Let's go. Time to lock in. Yeah, mate. Welcome back, Nick. True fan. Appreciate you, man. And Mo, let's go, boys. How you guys going? How was your weekend? And, I mean, it's Tuesday. But... went by too quick, that's for sure. Yeah, man, that's how it be. The long weekend's hectic until it's over. This is my trade from earlier. Yep, I took a trade during Asia. Wild, but we hit TP, so can't complain. Good camp? Yeah, man, it was sick. It was so fun. Had a cold weekend. How about you? Yeah, wasn't too cold. The weather was good actually. Was down at the beach as well, but I forgot I forgot the sleeping bag, bro. I forgot the sleeping bag. So it was a cold ass night. I slept under a towel, like a really, really thin towel. But other than that, it was sweet. Yeah, I took a trade during Asia. I don't usually do that, but I don't know, man. I just jumped on the charts and I saw a setup and it looked kind of clean and it worked out. So, you know, I want to start trading Asia session a bit more, but I need to change around my strategy a bit because trading off momentum during Asia can be a bit challenging. I'm just going to mark out the sessions. Survival of the fittest, yeah, bro. It was crazy. My mates were camping in a 4-man tent and they forgot the poles. But we managed to string it up between some trees and make it work, which was clutch. Alright. So just looking at the previous sessions, seems to me like we had Asia consolidation. Although we did tap into this hourly gap, might have also been a 4-hourly, no. So Asia Asia was bouncing out of a ASMR rice cake. No, I don't have any rice cakes today, bro. I've been going to the gym actually. I've been locked in, bro. I'm gonna make a cup of tea in a minute. What have I got today? Chamomile, honey, and vanilla. It's pretty good. It smells amazing. So hopefully that puts me in a good, calm state of mind and I take a dub. I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing here. Looks to me like Asia consolidated a bit, but we did come out of a hourly gap and then made a move higher, and now we're inside of this hourly gap again. So I think we could see potentially New York continuing that move and just continue going higher. The only thing that I don't like here is that we've had these consecutive down candles and this previous daily low has not been tapped, and we haven't come out of any high time frame area that means, or that gives me the idea that we're going to retrace off of it. I guess we took this low. Yeah, I guess you could say we took that low and perfectly filled that, so maybe we won't take that. But it looks like today's going to be a down candle, if I'm being honest. So it's a bit of a tricky one. I think these London highs will probably... Actually, I don't really know, boys. I need to see what happens. I need to let price play out a little bit. London highs... Asia lows. I bottom ticked that shit, boys. I bottom ticked that. I could have held that trade like crazy. Okay, I didn't actually bottom tick it. My TP was the bottom tick. But, yeah, you get the point. But yeah, I mean, we could see a bounce out of here. We already are a little bit. Back maybe to these London highs. We've got all of this just low resistance liquidity lying here. All of these highs. People selling, putting their stops above these highs. I think they'll get ran for sure. So that there could be a pretty solid draw on liquidity. I'll mark that out. Yeah, man. Do you boys get a chance to watch me YouTube video I just released? I think it was pretty interesting. You can flip a coin. You can flip a coin and be a break-even trader. It's basically what I was getting at. I've actually got to post something on YouTube Shorts real quick. $125. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, boys, the bias is a little tricky for me at the moment, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're probably, let me see if there's any like SMTs or something. Oh, okay. We do have an SMT with ES. This 9 AM high from yesterday was not taken on ES, and on NQ it was. So that's something definitely to keep in mind. Have I tried a personal account? No, I haven't. My plan is to get some payouts from prop firms and then eventually from there move to a personal account when I've got enough capital to do that. But I just don't trust myself enough with a personal account at the moment, and B, I don't have enough capital to put into a personal account, I guess. But I would love the freedom of a personal account. It would be amazing. You trade on a personal account, don't you, Mo? You're in the same boat at the moment. Just started my first prop firm like a month ago, and it's been up and down, lots to learn. Yeah, man, there's a lot of ups and downs, that's for sure, and there's a lot to learn. Best advice I could give you, bro, is just make sure you're tracking your trades. Because if you don't track your trades, then you don't know what's actually been working and what's not. You know, in the moment you can remember what's been working and what's not, but when, you know, a week's gone by, you don't have any idea what you were doing the week before, you know? So just screenshot every trade, just quickly put it into something. It doesn't need to be complicated, just put the screenshot, put your P&L, maybe put a couple reasons as to why you entered the trade. But most importantly, screenshot that trade regardless of whether it wins or loses, because screenshotting a winner isn't really going to help you, but screenshotting a loser will help you. Yeah, you definitely need to do that. Yeah, man, it's pretty easy. Just start now. Or start when you take your next trade. Man, I just uploaded that whole short and then I think I just deleted it. You gotta stop thinking about games, bro. Yeah. I used to play so many video games, man. And like, thing is, bro, is you can play video games and trade. Like, people make out trading to be like, you gotta lock in and you gotta, you know, dedicate your whole life to it. And you do to some extent, but at the end of the day, it only takes a couple hours of the day. You know, you take your trades, do a bit of learning or whatever, maybe for an hour, but like, scrolling on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and stuff isn't actually going to help you unless you're deliberately trying to learn. Like, you can't just be laying in bed watching TikToks and your algorithm's filled with trading content. That doesn't mean you're actually learning trading stuff. I mean, you do to some extent, but you don't need to be spending your entire day learning about trading. There's time for all that. Just depends if you want to do anything else. Do you guys risk like 500 to 1k on challenge account, pass blow in 2 to 3 trades, or take it slow? Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I try to pass the accounts really quick. That's what I did on this account. But it also means that you lose accounts really quick, so you got to have a bit of money to blow. You got to have a job or, you know, a side income. Blowing accounts is pretty common, so we mostly stick to low risk trades. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think it's fine to go pretty heavy on the risk on an evaluation, but once you get to the funded stage, you really gotta drop the risk and just take small trades, so that way you don't lose that account. And if you get tilted, you don't, you know, blow all of your progress and lose that account. So it looks like we are coming up to these highs. We might actually have put in a high of day at London with this big high time frame SMT. How big is this funded account size? Down here, bottom right, bro. 50k. It's a 50k account. I risk about $400 a trade with a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I have to lose 5 trades in a row to blow my account, basically. Which is still pretty high risk, but because of the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, it's pretty unlikely that I'm gonna run into a losing streak that big. And worst case, if I do and I lose like 4 trades in a row, I'll just have to lower my risk, which would suck, man. But you panic at 1.5k. I think I can get a payout once I get to funded. Now, how stupid does that sound? Yeah. Oh, 1.5k drawdown. Yeah. Drawdown sucks, man. It like it makes you it just really destroys your self-esteem. But it's part of the process, I guess. That's why I like using 1-to-1s, because I don't suffer huge losing streaks and drawdowns, basically. I think we could be going lower once we take this final high. I do think that this London might have put in the high of the day. Trading sucks. Yeah, dude. Trading does suck. From a guy from... it's gone. So this is what I think the draw and liquidity is right now, is this 430 high on ES. That's here. So I'm just going to monitor this to see if we get any SMTs on like the 5 minute. If we get another SMT to the downside, then like if ES doesn't take this high and we start getting confirmation to the downside, I'd be probably looking to take some shorts. But at the same time, man, like, I don't know, we kind of look like we're going up. You wish you had a Lego YouTube channel making decent money, impressing all the kids. Why don't you just do it? You can do trading and other things at the same time. That's what I'm trying to get into at the moment. I tried a bit of like marketing stuff, doing social media marketing, and I was really like deep into that, and I actually landed a client, and then he just kept on not turning up to the calls, so that didn't end up happening. But I've got 2 mates with clothing brands who both want to work with me, so in the future I'll start doing that, because I do want to work on some other businesses at the same time as trading. But for me, the reason that trading takes up so much time is because I make content about it as well. So when you make content about trading, it consumes your life a lot more than if you're just trading regularly. I reckon having a YouTube channel where you just post like faceless content and just make money off of ad revenue, that would be pretty fun. Coming from a guy from Africa, we don't consider the risk rewards. Most of us full margin almost every trade, even on news events. You should check it out for amusement. Are you taking the piss? Iman Ghazi, $500,000 course. Dude, Iman Ghazi's been going ham on the promotion for WAP recently. He says everybody can make money from WAP. It takes 5 minutes to get started. Well, it's like, yeah, but you have to have something to sell, which is definitely easier said than done. NQ has taken this high. I want to see what ES does. If we get like a 5 minute SMT, I could probably look for like this being a target, potentially. No, bro, I'm not. You should check out the craziness of South African traders. Why would you be full margining though? Because what happens if you lose? Do you just buy another account, or do you fund another account? Funded account versus real, which is better? I'm 2 years in and I am good on real, but on funded I hold account months but get too bored with time. What do you recommend? Yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that because like you're not actually making money until you get that payout. I would say like if it's taking you months and you're sort of still around break even, like I've been on this account for months, dude. I'm gonna be honest. And the reason for that is just purely because I don't want to over risk and lose it. But like, yeah, if you are already profitable on a live account, then you may as well just go heavy on the risk on prop firms and just rinse them. Just buy 10 accounts and just copy trade them. That'd probably do pretty good. But, you know, you got to know that your system works. They fund another account, but after that, they'd be like, no risk, no Rari. Because you got that thing, don't you, Mo, over there where the government, like, lets you fund accounts for really cheap or something like that because they want people to be investing? Is that sort of what happens? So it looks like ES probably is going to take that high. Looks like it, but, you know, who knows? I need a haircut, dude. I need a haircut, boys. My shit is so overgrown and just messed up, but I don't know what to do with it. I like having long hair, but it's so annoying, dude. I probably just need to get it, like, cleaned up. Minimum deposit for funding is like $50. Why don't you just put that money into a funded account though? I feel like you can make way more money with a 50k funded account than a $50 live account. Well, I don't really feel like, I kind of know that. Unless you're full porting. Get a mullet. I've had a mullet, dude. I've had some crazy mullets. Let me find you boys my first ever mullet. I'll show you the photo. Damn, this would have been like years ago though. Where is it? Here, bro. It's kind of similar to now, but like I didn't have the sides shaved, but that was like a full 80s mullet. Like, look at that, dude. I wish that I suited a buzz cut. I've had like a couple buzz cuts, and I just don't think I have the right head shape, and my hair just looks super red. I kind of just look like an orange, bro. Like a mandarin. I actually might chuck a beanie on. My hair is annoying as shit out of me. grow out the mo and mullet. I could grow out the mo. I don't mind having a mustache, actually. I can grow a pretty huge mustache. I just can't grow a beard. I can grow a beard, but it doesn't grow on like my chin. Like this whole area on my chin just stays bald, so it just looks ridiculous, bro. It's like a neck beard. I'm still looking to see if we're gonna get an SMT with ES. I think if ES manages to take this high, I might even look for like longs from this range, so entering longs somewhere around here. Are you on evaluation phase or live funded account? How long's it been? How many accounts? I'm on a funded account. This account is an actual funded account that I can get a payout on. So I'm up 1.28k. So I'm almost halfway to a payout. And it's just 150k account. Once I get a payout on this account, or if I get a payout on this account, I'm gonna straight away buy like I'm gonna use that profit to buy funded accounts and continue trading with my system and start stacking and milking prop firms basically. But until then, bro, I'm just staying on that 150k and not going too crazy on the risk, because I haven't proven to myself, I haven't proven to myself that I can do it. But like, if I can get a payout on this account, I will have proven it to myself for sure. I've been on this account I've taken like 30 something trades on this account over about 2 months. So like, that's good risk management. It's not like I will have just got lucky and passed, got a payout. But yeah, to actually get onto the funded account, I risked really heavy, because it's a waste of time, to be honest, trying to pass an account slowly. It's good for practice, but alright, ES took that high. How many trades am I hoping for? If you mean like today, I don't know. I'll just enter any trade that presents itself, man. If I take an L, I'm getting off. And if I take a W, I'm getting off as well. I've been doing the couple trades. I've been taking like a couple trades per session, and I feel like it hasn't been helping me. No Geelong Cats beanie? Nah. I got a Geelong hat, but got a 2013 member hat, because I'm an OG like that. Yeah, right now, boys, the bias, pretty bullish, to be honest. I think we're probably going to come up to these highs again. Maybe this is where we rejected. If we go on the 1 hour, you can see we're filling 1 hour gaps and popping up off of them. We did it here, we did it here, we did it here. So I basically expect that this will hold and we'll go up here again. From here, I don't really know the bias. Hopefully we can get some sort of retracement before we smack it, because right now there's just no entries for a trade. There's nothing going on here that gives me any entry confirmation, really. Even on the 1 minute, dude, we're just going up, so just gonna have to play the waiting game on this one. I'm gonna make a cup of tea, boys. I just had a coffee, but I'm not having another one because, you know, your boy's got to sleep at some point. Sorry about the sound, lads. It'll be over in a second. Probably sounds like I'm in the train station. Do a little ASMR for you. No rice cakes, but we got tea bags. Judge Groovy Man, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Plain. Cup noodles. Dude, I wish I had some food. I say this every time I'm streaming. I don't know why I don't just have more food, bro. Stupid. I wish you guys could smell this tea through the mic. It smells so good, bro. How much would I say I've lost since I started trading? Probably like $1,000 or $2,000. Probably $1,000 or $2,000, which I don't know, bro. I just think about it as like, if I was going to university or college, whatever you want to call it, and trying to get a degree for something, I would be spending at least $10,000 on that education and still no guarantee of a job. So losing $2,000 trying to learn trading isn't really a very big deal in, you know, the bigger picture, in my opinion. Have I tried honey ginger tea? Yep. I've tried heaps of different teas, dude. I love tea. This one's chamomile, honey, and vanilla. You've lost 7k. That's rough, dude. Is that just from failing prop firms, or is that from like live money as well? Alright, this is sort of what I'm looking at for a trade entry. Getting an entry long somewhere around here. Let me draw out my bias for you guys so I don't have to explain it a million times. That's my bias. Live money, mostly 90%, I would say. Yeah, look, bro, I'm glad that I didn't take that route. I'm glad that I got the right information from the beginning, that I should be trading on paper and then using prop firms instead of putting all my money into a live account, because, you know, realistically, you're not going to make any money. And especially if you start out on a live account and you don't know what you're doing in terms of risk management, if you get tilted, you can lose all of that money, which is like just insane, bro. But yeah, I would love to be trading my own live money. Hopefully one day, man. Hopefully I can make like 100k from prop firms and then put that in a live account, and from there on out, bro, I'm chilling. Hussein, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. How you been? How was your weekend? Oh, I keep saying that. It's not the weekend anymore. Very boring as usual. That sucks. I feel like I need to start streaming at like 9:30 instead of 8:30, because I feel like I usually just spend the first hour watching, which doesn't matter. It's good anyways. Good to chat and stuff. This is valuable too. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Yeah. Actually, to be fair, it keeps me from being bored out of my brain watching the charts anyway. What strategy does everyone here trade? That's actually something I want to know, because I just assume that everyone trades the same way as me, but that's obviously not the case. Do you guys trade ICT, support and resistance? It'd be interesting because I genuinely do think that every strategy works. And that's why I don't talk about strategy much. You've been trying orb lately? Yeah, dude, I've actually looked into that. It looks interesting. Is this the orb that you just trade like the opening candle, or is this the orb where you're like scalping like a lot? %60 win rate so far. That's good. Is that with a 1-to-1 or is that with a higher risk to reward? SMC and ICT. You've tried both. Opening candle can be a bit dicey. Yeah, man, that 9:30 candle is brutal. Actually brutal. I'm reading AI Brooks books who just uses the 5-minute chart and trying to develop a strat I can use. 5-minute chart's good. I trade a lot on like the 1 minute and the 2 minute. And it's good, man, but it just chops me up so much sometimes. I feel like I'm always more consistent when I use higher time frames, but I just don't find entries very often on the higher time frames. I've had better chance after the first 15-minute candle to determine a range. Alright. I reckon, so I'm thinking about like, okay, I don't like strategy hopping. I think that strategy hopping is a really dumb thing to do because you never get a chance to fully learn a strategy and fully learn what you need to fix. But I genuinely want to start learning a new strategy and just like do it on paper, because I think that there's a way that I can trade that's even simpler than the way that I trade now. I think that there's a way that I can trade where I don't have to mark out SMTs and equilibriums and low resistance liquidity and fair value gaps. Like, I think that I could find a way of trading a system that's literally just like support and resistance and be profitable with that. Because at the end of the day, bro, especially with a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, there's a 50% chance it's going to hit your TP and there's a 50% chance it's going to hit your stop loss, regardless of your strategy. So finding something simpler and more repeatable might be a good option for me at some point. But what I'm doing right now is working, so I haven't heard of the term strategy hopping, but it makes perfect sense and you're right. You haven't heard of that before? I feel like strategy hopping is what kills most people, because like the thing is you can start learning a new strategy and just, unfortunately, when you first start learning it, you start off on, you know, a losing streak and lose like 5 trades in a row. And then you're like, all right, this shit doesn't work. I'm trying a new strategy. But you didn't know that the next 10 trades were going to be winners. Like, you never know. So strategy hopping is really bad. And it's not the strategy that makes you profitable. It's sticking to the system and learning, you know, your own strategy, making up your own rules and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. I'm too scared to drink this. I feel like it's going to burn my mouth. One-to-one helps in finding the liquidity in the market. I think that's kind of true, because like you can basically just go, all right, do I think we're going here or do I think we're going here? Like right now, I think we're going here. So it's, you know, it could be a safe bet to just do that. I'm not going to, but I posted a TikTok and it got 18,000 views. That's kind of hectic. I'm pretty happy with that. 2,000 likes. But the thing is like it doesn't convert. Like the whole reason I post TikToks is to try and get people to go to my YouTube from there and like build the YouTube, because YouTube is all that I care about. I don't give a shit about TikTok really that much. But TikTok's so brain rotted that people just sort of watch stuff and swipe, you know. Like you can get 20k views on a TikTok and no one goes to the YouTube. That's a good point. Maybe everyone needs to build their own strategy around the patterns that their own personal intuition sees. Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like if you stick to a strategy for a long enough time, you start to just, get intuition about certain things, and you start to see things that give you a bit of a, I don't know, bad vibe. Yeah, from there I just look further rewards and try my stop loss. How do you develop patience, brother? That has always been my issue. That's a hard question. Solomon, bro, you've been coming at me with some good questions. I don't know. I don't feel like I actually have that good patience, man. Yeah, maybe it is the tea. Yeah, tea, meditating, streaming. Dude, I have really good patience when I stream, because it's like, if I just jump into a trade when I know that I shouldn't have taken it and I'm on stream, then I'm, kind of exposing myself. But like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Patience is just a part of discipline. If I don't see a setup that I like, then I'm just not going to enter the trade. Like, obviously I'm not going to enter a trade if my setup doesn't appear, doesn't make any sense. But sometimes I get impatient if I've been looking at the market for like 2 hours and I don't see a setup. That's usually my biggest problem, and I end up taking a trade when it wasn't really there. Like if you look at the charts for long enough, you start to convince yourself that there's things there that there's not, and you start to convince yourself that there's a setup when there's not. And I feel like I catch myself doing that a lot. I think I know what Solomon means, because sometimes I get impatient and too eager and see setups that weren't really there. Yeah, that's what happens, man. I feel like if you really, really struggle that much with impatience, you can always just find... Okay, I know I was just talking about strategy hopping, but you can find a strategy where it allows you to enter more trades. Like, there's scalping strategies where you can find 20 trades a day, So that way, like, how are you going to be impatient if there's that many setups appearing? But like, the higher the time frame that you trade, the more patient you kind of have to be. But like, the thing is, at the end of the day, you just have to have patience in trading. There's no other way. There's no way of making $1 million overnight. There's no way of even making $10,000 in a couple weeks. Like, unless you've been trading for a really long time, it just doesn't happen. It's like sometimes we get dollar signs in our eyes. Yeah, man. I mean, how can you not? We're here to make money. I'm just going to wait until 9:30. I think it's really likely that the 9:30 candle opens and just takes these highs, but we'll just have to see what happens. This chart right now is super boring. It feels like every time I stream we do this. Every time I stream we just keep going up. Sometimes that feeling overpowers the patience. Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me that allows me to be more patient is probably two things. The first one just being the fact that I have a job. Like, I have an income, so if I don't make any money today or for the next month or the next year, like I've been trading for 2 years and haven't made any money. And I've still kept with it because I have a job. So like, it's not like I don't need to make money right now. Like, as much as I want to, it can wait, you know? And the other thing is making videos, making YouTube videos. That occupies my time a lot. And streaming and stuff like that. I should really just be drawing this from up here. Don't mind the grammar. Don't worry, bro. You know the worst thing is when people correct you for making a spelling mistake. It's like, shut up, dude. This is your first year of trading, took the last 6 months of the previous year paper trading. That's really good, bro. That's really good. It's good that you had the discipline to just start out on paper because you knew that you would make money. Boring chart. Boring ass chart, dude. Since 8:30 we've done 71 points to the upside with no retracements really. I guess this wouldn't have been a bad spot to go long. But I feel like that's me looking at things and like finding scenarios that weren't there. 9:30. Let's go. Alright, time to lock in. I've said already, this is where I want to see some sort of retracement from. We're here now. We're inside of this 15-minute gap. It's also a 30-minute gap. Just want to see what happens here. It really wouldn't surprise me if we just rip straight to the London highs without giving me an opportunity. It really does look like we're going to rip there. I'm not entering this trade, guys. I'm just having a suss. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Just rip straight to these London highs. I would have liked to see some sort of imbalance here that I could have used, but that's cool. Same thing on ES. There's an animal running around on my roof, bro. Actually, you know how you guys say all the time in my chat, like, you don't want to come to Australia because of the spiders and the snakes and shit? Today at work, there was a whitetail spider in one of the boxes, and I had to, like, catch it and put it outside. Whitetails are super venomous. Like, I think they're... I wonder what they are. I'll look them up. How venomous are whitetail spiders? Oh, actually, they're not even that bad. They don't even kill you, I don't think. They kill, like, animals and stuff. Yeah, Nick, I think it's a possum, bro. I'm almost sure it's a possum. Did it touch that line I drew earlier? I drew a lot of lines. If you mean this one, the equilibrium, then yeah, it did touch it. But not this one. That's why I don't want to come. Feels like being assassinated every hour. Yeah. How long on average would I say a prop firm should take to pass to not get frustrated? I don't know, like no more than a month. You've woken up in the middle of the night to a possum sitting on your PC, had the window cracked? Jesus, dude. Possums are chill though. Was it a brushy or was it a ringtail? Like, was it small or big? Was only small, kind of cute though. Yeah, it's probably a ringtail. They're cute as. I wake up to a spider on my toes one day. Apparently, the average human eats like 20 spiders in their lifetime in their sleep or something like that. I don't kill spiders though. I fuck with spiders. I just catch them. I just like put a glass over them and then like slide some paper underneath it and then just throw it outside. I reckon killing them with like Mortine or like bug spray is kind of messed up, dude. It's like, give them a chance. Goddamn, they didn't do anything. That's a myth. I don't know, bro. Prove it. Maybe not in South Africa. Dude, how are you gonna say that you're scared to come to Australia when you're from Africa? You got like fucking lions and rhinos and all that. That's way scarier. Well, you got incy wincy spiders and you're scared of that, and you got rhinos, dude. And hippos. Pretty sure that's a North Africa thing, but still the same continent, dude. Depending on where this candle closes, we could get like a 5-minute gap. You hate them legs and stuff? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, well there goes that 5-minute. I think once we take that London high, I'm happy to look for shorts. Maybe we won't take that London high. We do have an SMT. I can probably delete these lines now. You're gonna fall asleep for real? Same, bro. Ugh. It's boring. Consolidation, dude. Do I meditate most days? No, not most days. I try to, but I forget a lot of the time. And I also fall asleep a lot when I'm meditating. I like think that I'm meditating, but I'm actually just asleep. Because I always lay down in bed, which is just dumb. Dude, the second that you said you're gonna fall asleep, Nick, I just started feeling like really tired. Yeah, we're taking those London highs for sure. Bang. Well, that's annoying that I couldn't find an entry. I sort of knew that we were gonna take that, but yeah, just didn't get any opportunities, unfortunately. I'll delete this. Let's see if there's any other targets. Not really. I think it's short time. My check mark was perfect. That's true, actually. My arrow was kind of, like, spot on. I said at 9:30... wait, let me get my arrow back. I said at 9:30, I think we're going to go down to here at equilibrium and then take the highs. And that's exactly what happened. I wish I could just trade off of intuition. I feel like I always call the bias, but I never find the entries for it. Got a cheeky plus 230. Let's go, bro. Good shit. Do y'all drink tap water or bottled water? I drink tap water. But the tap water here is like really safe to drink. I'll take it. It's only 15k eval. Yeah, but $230 on a 15k eval is pretty good, isn't it? What's your profit target? For me, I can't drink tap water. I think it just depends on where you're from. Like when I went to America, the tap water was disgusting, bro. It tasted like it had so much chlorine in it. 2%. I'm so shit at maths, man. What? So you only need to make $300 to pass it, and you just made 230. Damn, son. I'd be lowering my risk since you're so close. You only need $70. Thought y'all out there didn't drink it. Nah, dude. Melbourne water's like some of the best water in the world, I'm pretty sure. Does Melbourne have the cleanest tap water? Melbourne's considered to have some of the cleanest tap water in the world and even in Australia. It's known for its high quality and safe drinking water. Yeah. $1,500 profit target. That makes more sense. 10% on the eval. I got you. Shit, maybe we're gonna take those hourly highs. That was these ones. Was it? Oh no, it was 7. That was these ones. Took them too. Damn, bro. Straight up work today. We're ripping. How many points have we done? 8:30 open was... 8:30 open was here. We've done 137 points. Should have held, haha. Yeah. It'd be like that, bro. But hey, it's easy to say that in hindsight, but like you weren't able to know that. I never get upset anymore by thinking about, oh man, I should have held that. I think that's just, it's completely irrelevant. This, like, it's obviously you're gonna say that in hindsight when you smack TP like that, but day done for you. Did you hit TP, bro, or did you get wrecked? Not in any trades today. Day is still young, bro. There's not really many PD arrays, man. It's like this one. 1-to-1 and done. Nice, bro. Good shit, man. Glad to see 2 of you guys got up today. That's good. Did you take the trades because of my analysis? Got wrecked by gold yesterday. It's unlucky, man. That was yesterday, though. Today's a new day. We also have this hourly gap. That's probably the best PD array to be marking out, actually. And that was the 1 o'clock high on Monday, which is this high. You heard gold went nuts yesterday? What happened? Oh shit. Wait, what is even going on with this chart? Forex charts confuse me, dude. It's nothing new. It's a good way of looking at it, bro. There's a lot of gold traders in here. I've never traded gold. I've never taken a single trade on gold. I like that you guys are still tuning in though, even though I'm trading a different thing. That's cool. I'm off to bed. Good stream. I'll tune in more often. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you coming in here. Appreciate it, man. Sleep well, my guy. Glad you got the dub. It's a good feeling. Appreciate you coming in though. Great content. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Inspiration? Damn, nah, that's too much. Are you in WA? No, I'm in Melbourne, bro. I'm from the east side. Not too late, yeah. 11:51 p.m. I'm still tired as hell though. I wouldn't mind going to bed, bro. That's what I find hard. If I have work the next day, I need to be up at 5 a.m. Kills the buzz for getting good trades in. Yeah, for sure. That's grim as. What time is it in WA? Like, later. It's probably later. Oh, it's only 9:52. That's good as. That's so good. Maybe I need to move to WA. I'd be profitable as hell. Not glazing, just saying. Yeah, I know you're not glazing, dude, but calling me an inspiration, that's way too good of a compliment for me, bro. Appreciate it, though. Had daylight savings, bro, made it even better. Yeah. In the middle of the summer here, I have to trade at... Market opens at 1:30 a.m. It's so grim. Used to be 10:30. Yeah, it used to be 1:30 for me. Now it's 11:30. Ew, yeah. I work in the afternoons, so it's not too bad, but it's just got a fucked up sleep schedule. Brendano, what's going on, bro? Good to see you again, man. Doing good, how about you? Yeah, man, I'm going good. Can't complain. Haven't taken any trades yet. Bit bored, but overall, I'm pretty good, man. Now you're glad you took TP when you did? Yeah. It's good to get out, man. It's good to get out of the trade. That's the thing. It's easier to say in hindsight, oh yeah, I should have held, but, you know, next minute it's going against you. New York opens 3:30 p.m. for you. That's so good. I wish. Except I work at 4, so... Never gonna lose if you always take profit. Yeah, bro, just take profit the second it gets into profit. Just take it straight away. Nah. Just kidding. Five minutes till this candle closes. I'm just looking for a 4-hour manipulation on the 10 a.m. candle probably now. I don't really see us continuing higher from here. I think we need to have a pullback at some point. You're looking to short a retracement today? I'm sort of in the same boat. I originally marked out that we were going to go at 9:30 open down to equilibrium and go higher, which we did. But now I'm not too sure. There's no 1 hour manipulation. Well, there kind of is. Like, we manipulated down here. I would say there's been an hourly manipulation. Unless you just mean, like, in terms of all of this stuff. Structure type manipulation, yeah. I think to go higher, we definitely need to take out these 930 lows to keep going higher. So a manipulation down to these levels is like a pretty good. Good night, Jack Broad. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming in. GG's on the dub. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If we close below that 935 candle, I'm low-key going to be searching for entries. Do you mean looking for shorts or for longs? Anyway, enough boring talk. How was the trip? Yeah, it was good, dude. It was really good. It was good. It was tiring as I had to walk 30 k's, 30 kilometers. But yeah, it was fun. Good weather too. It was meant to rain the whole time, but it didn't. Can't long today, that's against your model. Fair enough. I'm just looking to see where this 1 hour candle closes more than anything. Yeah, it was a long walk. I'm pretty sore, not gonna lie. Heavy backpack as well. Damn, this 1 hour candle might actually close above. Y'all too healthy out here? There's no other option, man. I couldn't drive. This 1 hour candle is really interesting. Ten seconds. Oh, we closed inside. But the walk. Yeah, I mean, you kind of gotta walk to get out to those cool spots. Otherwise, it wouldn't be cool. Yeah, like crazy beaches though, just nobody around. I posted a couple photos on my Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow me on there, but that was cool. Okay, we've taken this high. Still haven't taken that on ES. Still reminds you of a day where it had similar structure and low-key formed a 1 hour change in the state of delivery and then dropped. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to short this, but I feel like it's dumb. Like when you look at this on the higher time frame, it doesn't look like a day to be shorting, if you know what I mean. But I feel like we just need to get a retracement. Not shortable right now. I'd be happy to short if we got an inversion like here. I just feel like it's very against the trend. I feel like it's a risky play. Looks risky, low key. Kind of makes me want to do it. I'd need to see it on the 3 minute. I'd go break even at this low, and I'd be targeting these lows. No risk, no Rari. Fucking oath. The one reason I think this is a good short is because this 4 hourly candle has taken the 9 a.m. candle high. We're inside of this hourly gap. We've taken the London highs from yesterday. It's actually a pretty good spot for a reversal. Like, if we were going to reverse, I think it would be here. So we'll see how it plays out. Sorry for yawning so much, man. I'm tired. You be yawning. Yeah. It's midnight, man. Leave me alone. Other than the setup on your PC, do you use your phone sometimes? No. I never use my phone. I use my laptop, but I don't ever use my phone. I just find it too hard to, like, look at the chart properly on my phone. Making me yawn so much. Respect Nick for being up, bro. Who else is hustling like us? Who else is out here at midnight trading like us? I'm doing it again. I skated all day yesterday, took like 5 hours late, ran at 5 a.m. with my friend this morning, and then went to sleep and woke up at lunch, and here I be. Okay, bro, you're kind of grinding. You're kind of grinding too. 5 a.m. run. So I don't have MetaTrader 5? No. You can't trade futures on MetaTrader. I can't trade what I'm trading on MetaTrader. You can only trade Forex on there. I did trade on my phone when I was trading Forex, but I don't trade Forex anymore. Work 5 hours though, not good. Oh, you've got work in 5 hours? I don't know how you're doing it, man. Oh, can you trade Nasdaq on MetaTrader? Maybe you can. I didn't know that. I thought it was just Forex. NAS 100 is Forex? Oh, yeah, because it's just not the futures version. Yeah, I got you. What, so you traded on your phone? You only use your phone because you don't have a laptop or PC? Shit, that's rough. Respect the grind, bro. I'll be taking the trades on my phone. Can't do that, bro. I cannot do that. So how are you trading right now, Mo? You're watching my stream on your phone and trading. Respect, bro. Respect. Or are you not trading? Soon enough you'll buy the laptop. Good investment, man. Good investment for sure. In 10 years, Jay will be trading from his phone on the beach. I hope so. I hope so. Hopefully we can make that happen. But not in 10 years, in like 1 year. I'd love to just go on like a four win streak and just fucking pass this account. Well, not pass this account, get a payout on this account. That's like my life goal. But I know it's not realistic. But it would be nice. It would be so nice. I don't know if we're going to get any entries here. I really don't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying not to yawn. I need to lock in. This coffee's gone straight through me, obviously. You once blew a demo account? How? Full margin? Hopefully we can get a reaction out of this. Reckless trading, plus it was at the time when you first started. Yeah, that's fair enough, dude. Didn't know any better, for real. See, I'd like to go short off of like this. But I feel like that's just so against the trend. No risk, no Rari. We might get a set up on ES here. ES looks good. Coming out of this gap. 1 minute inversion potentially. 2 minute. Oh shit, we got it on NQ. I feel like that's not enough though. I really don't feel like that's enough. I don't know. And I'd be going break even at this low, which we've already taken, so that trade's invalid. That's unfortunate. I was not concentrated enough. I don't think it was the best setup though, to be honest. We did just get a 2 minute inversion. Just kind of clean. No, I don't like the look of it though. Things are starting to set up here though. Sorry, I know I'm jumping around a lot, guys. I'm just thinking. Oh, we just closed inside that as well. That's like perfect. Maybe that's an entry. That actually looks pretty good. That's way too many contracts. You're on ES right now? Oh, you're in on ES right now. Good luck, man. Hopefully you get up. Q&A stream? I feel like I've been doing that a bit. I feel like you guys have been asking me questions. I've been answering them. Sort of thing. This could be a good trade on the 5 minute on ES. This could be a really good trade. I'd really like to get an entry on NQ though if we close below this gap, because then we get a change in the state of delivery as well as an inversion coming out of a higher time frame PD array. It's kind of perfect. Shitty risk to reward though. I think ES is looking way better. go on the micros. I might go in with 6 if we get this. Oh, we didn't though. We came back up and closed inside. Yeah, nah. Looks risky on 5 minute. Yeah, it does for sure. I mean, I guess it's just as risky as any other trade. But no, I know what you mean. I'd really like to see this though. I think that's like the highest probability one. I'm just waiting it out here. I'm trying not to be too impatient. I don't want to get caught out. The fact that we didn't even retrace to that M5 FEG looks nice for a reversal retracement. Well, we did, but shallow. Oh, you mean down here? Yeah. Yeah, I think we can feel that way better for sure. That's kind of the main thing I'm really looking at. When you were watching ICT 2024, he used to talk about it. Bro was shorting before even getting an entry just because we were staying away from FEG and later it just dropped. Yeah, I mean, he's probably just got that intuition from just watching the market so much. I've seen a lot of people talking about like intuition being the best trading strategy, which, you know, kind of makes a lot of sense really. Like, it's not intuition, it's actually, you know what's happening, but you don't, it's intuition because because you've seen it so many times. I don't know what I'm trying to say, dude. I'm tired. I need to stop speaking. I'll let you guys do the talking. I really hope this isn't your stop loss, bro. Wishing you luck, though. Everybody pray that we don't take this high so that Nick fucking hits TP. just looking for SMTs. Ah, this is so boring. I'm really hoping we dump for you, Nick. Fucking dump. Wait, bro, I got you. I'll pretend like it's my TP. So then we don't hit it. Yeah, there we go. Dump. Yes, sir. Let's go. Oh, you already hit TP? Sweet, bro. I can delete that then. I thought I was saving you there. It's gonna pretend like I did. It was so risky though, not gonna lie. Yeah, it was a pretty risky play. I kinda wanna enter this one, but I don't know, dude. I don't like how we're teasing that high. Closed inside. Dude, today, fair value gaps are getting respected so nicely. Like, every fair value gap's getting respected, I swear. Like, every single one, dude. except for this one. So I'm glad you hit TP. We got a minute 29 before this candle closes. It'd be really nice if we could close inside there, which it looks like we will. If we close below this gap, I think I'm happy to short that, because we will have closed inside that 15-minute gap again. So that's adding like more confluence for me, type of thing. I'd go break even at that low. Just have to see what happens. All depends on where this candle closes. No, it looks like we're going to close above it. I have no idea anymore. We closed above it. We closed above that 15-minute gap. We're still in the hourly one, but I don't know, man. Maybe today's just an up day. Maybe it's a no trade day. Market's cooking something, but we don't know what. True. That's real. Shacking. What does that mean? Shacking, bro. Shacking. Shacking. Nah, that's way too scary to short. It's way too scary. I have not got the balls for that. Shacking. Oh, shaking. Fuck, dude. I'm stupid. That was actually dumb of me. The market taking candy from you right now. Nah, not me, bro. Not me. Gonna journal, then pass the fuck out, low-key. Respect, bro. Respect. Respect for the journaling and respect for passing out. I want to do the same thing. Notion's actually so good. Yeah, Notion's the shit. I'm still trying to build a really good template on there, but I think I need to buy the subscription to make it like exactly how I want it. Low-key hungry right now. I'm hungry for sleeping. I'm gonna watch the market for not much longer. I feel like calling it. Should I get off, boys? We're kind of just consolidating. I don't feel like we're doing anything here, dude. Like, I kind of feel like I feel like I'm gonna eventually get mad about not finding any trades and end up taking a trade that I shouldn't take. I feel like this is a good time to get off. Looks garbage now. It really does, hey. Like, everything that I'm seeing is just not playing out, so I think it might be time. Look, boys, I think this is a good lesson right here. If you don't find a setup, that's okay. And you know, if you have to go to bed without taking any trades, then whatever, dude. So be it. I think it's a part of trading, and it's a part of having good trading psychology. L Market W stream. Thanks, bro. L Market, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get off. So no trades for me. Sorry I didn't have, any trades to take on the stream, but yeah. Glad you got up, Nick. Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, cheers for everyone for joining in. Appreciate you all. You guys have been coming in every single day, and yeah, I say this all the time, but you guys don't understand how much I appreciate it. So thanks heaps, guys. And yeah, catches.